Hi guys, welcome back. I'm having crawfish for lunch. I have exciting news. I passed my ITF exam. So this is my celebration lunch. I had my test at 12 o'clock, so we're having lunch just to celebrate. It's super hot. So I did crawfish stir fry, Asian style. Ooh. Ooh. Big shout out to my brother-in-law's mom and dad, Gohan. Thank you, Gohan's mom and dad. They gifted me some crawfish, 10 pounds of crawfish. So I'm super excited. I literally just finished my exam, so you guys are definitely getting the hype from like getting my exam done. I still have 2 more exams left to do for A+, but it's super exciting still to pass my first exam. Big shout out to my instructor, Benzie. He really had to calm me down and just kind of remind me that I'm putting in the work and I can do it. Him and my husband know that I'm really hard on myself. So it's been great to have both of them on my team today. I actually sent him an email telling him, I'm so sorry. I passed with a 690. I'm super excited. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. This is also my first time making stir-fried crawfish. Normally I make stir-fry with Dungeness crabs. But I definitely wanted to try something new. Something new for the month of September. Ooh. This was definitely worth it. I told myself I wasn't gonna make this unless I passed. And then this morning, as I was like trying to calm myself down, I have a lot of anxiety. I ended up prepping everything, so cutting up on my aromatics, like my herb, like the ginger and garlic and the shallots, the lemongrass, just kind of cutting everything up. Working on like just kind of calming myself down, praying. I prayed a lot today just to kind of recenter myself to prep for the exam. That was bomb. Aren't these crawfish huge? So just calming myself down. I'm just reminding myself that like put in the work. I've been studying. I've been staying on top of my homework. And I've really just been working hard at it. So I feel well deserved today. I feel super accomplished today. Proud of everything that I've done so far. I'm proud of the discipline I put myself through to make sure that I really made it happen. So a lot of the classmates that I've had, that I've talked to, I kept telling them, like, I've refused to take this test over again, so I'm definitely going to put the effort into it. Like, I'm going to make sure that I don't have to retake this test. I'm proud of myself. I hope you are too. I also hope you're having a great day. Like, great days come in very few, especially with how hard life is on a day-to-day basis. But it's fun to enjoy the wins that we get. I did cry. Oh my goodness. If you stick to the end, you'll see my initial reaction. First person I told was my husband, obviously. Then I told my big sister and my aunt. And I told my little sister and her husband. I told my professor or instructor. Whatever you want to call Benzie. My instructor, my professor, I don't know. And then of course I ran downstairs to tell Asia and Karma. And now I'm telling you guys. Look at all that ginger. I needed a win. Like, I just needed, like, just to make sure, like, I needed a pass just to make sure that, like, hey, everything I'm doing right now in this boot camp, I'm understanding. Even though I get the acknowledgement every day with, like, the practice exams that I do, it's just relieving to get that first exam done and over with. I've been waiting to eat this corn since yesterday. So it's just been exciting. Today's been a very exciting day. Ooh. So normally I don't put jalapenos in my stir fry, my crab stir fry. But I did end up putting it in with the crawfish today, just to give it a little kick. And I actually think I can really taste the jalapenos today. I didn't think it was going to be this spicy. I also got a haircut. Sorry, I pinned my hair back a little bit while I was filming. Just so it doesn't get in my face while I'm eating. Jennifer and I went with a short layered cut. I was getting tired of the bob. Woo! I feel like the loose claws get the most like flavor and juice. They're also the most tiniest pieces ever to pick meat from. But totally worth it. Look at all the seasoning in the claws, the loose claws. Ooh. Got a tiny bit of rice and cucumbers on the side. I didn't want to go too heavy on rice today. Oops, sorry. Splashed it all over. Pick out these fingers. Mmm. Look how big this guy is. Mmm. Woo. Mmm. Ooh. The juice is so good. I think I might just want to pour some of this right on this rice. Tiny claw. Taste of the rice with just the juice. Mmm. Ooh. Ooh. Spicy yet so good.
Perfection. That was an amazing bite. So thoughts on the exam. I'm not allowed to disclose the questions. Granted, they did put a super long survey after. So it's not like you're going to memorize any of the questions anyways. If I didn't have the boot camp that I had, I don't think I would have felt as confident as I did taking the exam. The Pearson platform was awesome. Super easy to use. The proctor was prompt whenever I needed, when I had to let her know that I was done. It wasn't what I expected. I think I was psyching myself up to prepare myself for something more. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was hard, but I think I was mentally preparing myself for it to be more difficult than what I thought it was, if that makes sense. And I felt confident because I was already like, it was things that I was already learning. Like, had I just been given a book and said, here, read this and figure it, like, and you'll pass your exam, like, no, that would have never happened. Like, I don't think that would have happened. But I'm also not that type of learner either. I'm also really hard on myself. So I think I was prepping myself to prepare for something that the outcome wouldn't have been what it was. So in other words, I was prepping myself not to pass if I didn't pass. If that makes any sense. It makes sense in my brain. I have a lot of anxiety when it comes to taking tests as well. I mean, granted, who doesn't have any anxiety when they're taking a test? If you don't, more power to you. That's why it's so spicy, the jalapenos. Just eating the jalapenos. I'm going to mix it with some rice. Maybe a little bit of cucumber. Yeah, but most of it was just really talking me down from beating myself up before the test. So there was 2 time slots that I could pick from. It was a 9 o'clock slot and a 12:45 slot. I didn't want to do the 9 o'clock because I knew that we were going to be watching the Eagles game Monday night. So I didn't want to rush myself in the morning and not be mentally prepared. So I picked the 12:45 slot. If I could turn back time, I would have took the test Monday afternoon if there was a time slot Monday afternoon. When I registered, there wasn't any time slots left. So I registered to take my exam Saturday afternoon, and the Monday slots were taken. So the next availability was Tuesday at 9 or 12:45. I think when I waited the extra day, I had more anxiety than I think I should have had if I had just taken it on Monday. I did get my my go ahead to take the exam on Friday. So that's something I learned for the next time I take my exam. And honestly, it's just because of my anxiety. I'm so sorry, guys. It splashed and got everywhere, so I had to do a quick cleanup. I don't even remember where I was at now. But definitely not going to wait a couple days when I get my clearance to take the test. And it's more just because, like, psyching myself out was one of those big things that I had a challenge. More like a mental thing. I am grateful for being able to kind of have sort of practices that I've learned while I was in therapy, how to calm myself down, kind of battle through the anxiety that I was having. So I did like a body scan, my deep breathings, having an honest conversation with myself, telling myself that I did put a lot of work into preparing for this. So, like, I knew the subject, and I knew, like, I understood the material. So I just had to kind of remind myself not to be so hard on myself. I always set these super high standards for myself. I don't know why. No, I do know why. That's for a whole nother video. Diving deeper into the way my brain works. But I'm really hard on myself, and I've gotten away from, like, reminding myself that I don't have to be that hard on myself, that I set my own personal standards and I define what perfection looks like. I define what success looks like. I'm just grateful today. Very grateful. I'm even thankful for just having the opportunity to go through the class and making it this far. Grateful for having you guys listen to me talk about it, talk about my journey. It's definitely been a journey. My road doesn't end here yet. I still got 2 more exams for my next certification. Whew, that was good. You never know. I might be the next person who invents taste vision. I know, this was awesome. Off the topic of testing. Someone asked me, how come I don't have my husband cook or clean? And I kind of was like thinking because that's my role in our relationship. I do the cooking, I do the cleaning because I'm not doing the other stuff that he does. My husband and I, we just have different things that we take care of in the house. Like, I do the cooking, I do the cleaning. I get it. He doesn't know, he does not know how to use our washer and dryer, our dishwasher, or our vacuum. But in return, he'll figure it out if he needs to. The same way, I'm not going to take out the trash. That's what he does. I mean, I do it if I have to. And I'll do it if I want to. But that's just something that, we just know the load that we're supposed to carry within our household. It wasn't like where he came up to me and was like, you have to cook and clean every time before I get home or whatever. It's just the way we balanced out taking care of our home. He knows I'm not going out there to shovel the snow, but he also knows I'm not going to have to tell him to go shovel the snow. Well, granted, he does have his routine when he comes home. He may not know how to use the vacuum or the dishwasher and the laundry machine and our household appliances, but when he gets home, he grabs the dustpan and the broom and he sweeps the floor. That's what he likes to do. If he sees the floor is wet from the girls, he'll mop the floor. It's still shared. I think he said something to the extent of, I forget what we were talking about, and he was like, it's not like I'm going to leave a mess on the floor and expect you to clean it up. If I see it, I'm going to take care of it, but I don't expect you to sit there and high-five me because I did it. I don't know, it was just a weird comment that was made to us, and I was just like, why does it matter? Our house runs the way it runs because it works for us. Like, I'm not cleaning the gutters. I'm not going up all the way up to the roof of the house to clean out the gutters. I'm sorry. That's what my husband does. When he gets home from work, he takes care of the leaves in the yard. Like, it's just what he's supposed to do. The same way his laundry is folded, and he just has to put it away. Now, I did get lucky with him. He is very tidy himself. Like, I don't have to clean up, like, I don't have to pick up after him. But I think it comes with taking pride in our home as well. It's a balance. And it works for us. What works for us may not work for someone else. Now, granted, he does cook. There will be nights where he wants to cook dinner. And those are the nights where I tell him, go ahead. I will not deny your offer to cook dinner. On the weekends, he does try to do lunch or breakfast, depending on what's going on for the day. We normally don't eat breakfast that much. Especially during the week, we don't eat breakfast. Especially together. He's already at work by the time I'm up. So most of the time, on the weekends, he does make lunch. I remember a comment my sister made while she was here. She had said, oh, I know you wish your husband bought you flowers. And I had to kindly, like, correct her. Like, no, I don't. First of all, I'm not one of those type of girls who wants a bouquet of flowers. One, they're just going to die anyways. Two, I just don't like them. Sometimes I get allergies from them, so I don't like them. So my husband knows. So when he's out and about and he's thinking about me, he'll buy me chocolates or ice cream. That's just what I prefer. She was like, you know you want flowers. Like, no. I promise you I don't want flowers. And if you thought I am one of those girls, you don't know me that well. Now, granted, I'll take care of the flowers in my garden. That's as close as what I'm willing to take care of when it comes to flowers. But it was just funny. Oof. Oh, I just got it all over myself. I know there was one day my husband he went for a charity event and my aunt was staying with me in the house. And he called, told me he was stopping for gas at the gas station and to see if I wanted anything. And I told him, maybe just ice cream. He was like, no, I already grabbed your ice cream. Like, did you want anything besides ice cream? And I think he can tell when I'm having, like, just like it, when I'm not feeling myself and I'm kind of down. Like, he'll come home with ice cream. So not everything's about bouquet of flowers. Oof. Oh, Asia's eye's doing better. Her vet gave her some steroids to put in her eye. They're pretty sure something must have got in her eye or scraped her eye. But her eye is definitely getting better. She's just slowing down a lot. We can definitely tell her old age is kicking in. But she is the one that did remind us that Ozu turned 1. We forgot about it. And the way she told us was normally Ozu takes Karma's treats from Karma if they're like sitting there eating together. Bless Karma's soul. She's such a pushover when it comes to Ozu. So this past weekend, Ozu was staying with us. And Asia was like, no, your puppy pass is gone. I'm taking your treat. Ozu ran all over the house with her treat. Trying to hide from Asia. And Asia was playing along with her. And normally she doesn't do that. Normally she just lets Ozu eat her treat and she leaves her alone. But this past weekend she was like, nope. You're going to have to work to eat that treat. My sister didn't get Ozu's birthday when she got her. So they just celebrated on the day that Ozu came home with them. But Asia definitely knew she was 1. She's so funny too. So Ozu tries to hide from Asia by crawling under, hide from Asia and Karma by crawling under our sofa. I think she's slowly realizing that she's getting too big. She like struggles snuggling underneath it, and she's like laying on her side while she's like trying to wiggle out. You know, I miss when Karma used to be that small. Karma used to do that with Asia. We used to call it Karma sneak attack. She would like hide underneath the bed and she'll wait all day for Asia just to walk by so that she can pop out and scare Asia. She's so funny. We used to have to block underneath our bed to stop Karma from going under there in the middle of the night. Because then I would wake up in a panic looking for her. He was so tiny. She used to be so small she could fit behind a toilet. Yeah, my favorite today, pure leaf iced tea, lemon flavor. Oh, that was good. Well, lunch was amazing. Thank you so much for joining me and listening to me today. I hope you have a great day and enjoy the rest of your week. I hope to see you next time as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye. You guys, I passed my first exam. I just finished my first exam. I passed and I'm super excited. I'm about to cry. It was a lot, but I'm super excited. I can't wait to go eat. I'm making some crawfish, so I'm super excited. Bye, guys.